The estate of Bankrupt, a crypto exchange, FTX, has sold the majority of its shares in the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust exchange traded fund in its first 3 days of trading, according to two people familiar with the matter. The brokerage Marks Capital Markets has sold more than 2/3 of the 22.28 million shares FTX held, according to one of the people who asked not to be named because the matter hasn't been made public. GBTC shares have traded at an average price of around $38.19 since its debut as an ETF. So the sale likely fetched more than $600 million. And Grayscale declined to comment directly on the sales by FTX. Lawyers for FTX didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. Merrick's also didn't immediately reply. CoinDesk reported earlier that FTX's estate had sold its shares. And it's only been a few days since GBTC launched as the world's largest spot Bitcoin ETF. GBTC has been dominating trading volume and has already solidified its role as a true capital markets tool for risk transfer in Bitcoin, and has had the best performance of all spot Bitcoin ETFs since its launch. Broadly speaking, large capital markets ETFs are used in a variety of investing strategies, and we anticipate GBTC's diverse shareholder base will continue to deploy strategies that impact inflows and outflows. Managing Director of Sales and Distribution at Grayscale said in a statement. More than $2.9 billion has been withdrawn from GBTC since it converted from a trust to an ETF, according to data compiled by CoinShares. The ETF is the largest crypto investment vehicle with about $23.5 billion in assets. FTX held stakes in 5 Grayscale trusts and 1 statutory trust managed by Bitwise Investment Advisors, in a brokerage account at ED&F Man Capital Markets, acquired by Merrick's Capital Markets, and in a brokerage account at Deltec Bank and Trust Limited, according to court filings. Galaxy Digital Capital Management acts as FTX's investment advisor. FTX went bankrupt in November 2022, and its holdings are being sold to repay creditors. Started in 2013 as a closed-end trust fund, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust became an ETF following approval from the Securities and Exchange Commission earlier this month and started trading on January 11th. The start of trading has allowed longtime investors, including FTX, to exit their positions.